Wow, where did this past week go? I cannot believe it's time for me to film another Plan With Me video. It really feels like I just did the one for this past week. Today I'm going to be setting up my planner for April 29th through May 5th, and I will be using the Springtime Royalty Weekly Kit from my shop, Crafted by Corley, and I'll be using 5 sheets from the kit. I've been watching a lot of Rain on Netflix. It was originally a CW show, I believe, and I felt like a royalty kit was pretty fitting. You know, the historically very inaccurate show, but I like it anyway. So now I'm just going to go ahead and get started with my sidebar. And the quote box for this week says, "Stay patient and trust your journey." That quote feels pretty fitting for where I am in my life at this point and things that have been going on lately. Okay, and flip it upside down to continue down the sidebar. Let's see, I will need some ombre check box stickers. One for to do. One for to clean. And then one for goals. I've been doing that the past few weeks, and I don't always use all 3 check lines, but so far that system is working pretty well for me, so I'm going to keep that going for now. And then I'm going to grab some habit trackers. And I asked in my last video if anybody had ideas for what they track on their habit trackers, and as always, I am up for suggestions. I actually didn't use either of mine this past week because I was being indecisive, and then before I knew it, the week was over. So maybe this week I'll be a little bit better about actually using those. And then I'll grab a decorative write in half box, just in case there's anything else I decide I want to write down in there. And finish it off with one of the thicker pieces of just this solid colored washi to finish off the bottom. And that is my sidebar for the week. So now I'm going to go ahead and get started on the date covers. And mental note, Monday is April 29th, so I can remember to grab the 29th sticker once I've put this down. Okay, and before I forget, come over here, grab 29, and place that down. And then April only has 30 days. I know there are a few different ways that people keep track of how many days are in each month. I do the little rhyme, 30 days has September, April, June, and November. I've seen people do like some knuckle thing. I don't really know how that works, but it looks pretty cool. And the other side. Oh. Okay. And the dates. Sometimes if my nails are long enough, I like kind of get the sticker under my nail and then place it down so that it doesn't get stuck to my fingers. Sometimes I find that helpful. But then sometimes when I go to set up my planner, my nails are too short. It doesn't work out that way. But this week, that worked well. Okay, and flipping my planner upside down again. This week I'm going to use, let's do this floral washi up at the top. Yeah, I like the way those look together. And for the other side, okay, and then I will also place some at the bottom, and I will use this decorative purple leafy one. All right, so now that the skeleton of my planner is all set up and decorated, I will go ahead and go day by day and fill in my schedule for this coming week. So let's go ahead and get started with Monday. And I know I will need my appointment flags and boxes and some extra boxes as well. I can set these others to the side for now. Okay, so getting started, I know that on Monday at 9 a.m. I have a rehearsal. Let's do this purple. Okay. And then right after that finishes, I will go babysit. I have to be there at noon. And then later on that day, I have an appointment at 6:15 to 7. And so that is what my Monday looks like this week. Later on, I'm going to place a strip of washi down here to block off the rest of the time that I will be babysitting. And I'll show you that once the rest of the days are set up. So moving on to Tuesday. I don't have anything scheduled until I have school later on in the evening. So for school, I've been using the decorative boxes just because I like using those. And that's from 5 to 8:30. Although technically it's 5:05 to 8:35, which I think is the most random time to schedule a class. I just put it up against 5 o'clock because it's just easier that way. And so that's my Tuesday for now. There may be other stuff going on that afternoon, but for now it's open. So I'll just fill that in if anything else comes up later. So moving on to Wednesday, I'll use this color, like beige tan color, and I'll take a class at 9 o'clock. Oh, is my watch distracting? I'm gonna put it on theater mode so it doesn't keep turning on. Okay, so 9 to 10:30 is a class, and then I don't have anything scheduled for now until 4:45 to 5:30. And then another class that evening, grab that same color, from 7:30 to 9. Okay. All right, so that's my Monday through Wednesday. So I'll turn my planner over and we'll get started with Thursday. And on Thursday, I have babysitting at 8:30. And then I have an appointment 5:15 till 6. And I believe I also have a rehearsal. I have my petite planner with me filled out in the monthly view, so I can quickly just check that yes, I do have a rehearsal 9 to 10:30 at night. So I will grab starting at 9. I guess I'll just stick it right down at the bottom. The hourly doesn't go that far. The last box is at 8 o'clock, so, but that's okay. I don't have anything else going on during that time. So moving on to Friday, I will be babysitting at 10 o'clock. And then pretty sure I'm taking class at 4:30. I may take another class also at 6, but if you've watched my other videos, you know I usually keep that open just in case something else comes up if a family asks me to work that night. And then the dance classes that I assist are off of spring break this coming weekend, so I will be doing that again. And I'll keep going and do decorative boxes, just what I usually do for these classes. And actually on Sunday I have a rehearsal first. So what color should I use? Let's use this one. I have a rehearsal at 9. And then I will have these other class here. And then another rehearsal which is actually a longer rehearsal. It's 6 to 9, so I'll probably grab a larger box. And maybe since I'm already using these fun decorative boxes on the weekend, I'll do that. Okay, so that is the layout of what I have going on for this week so far. So next I'm going to grab some washi to place down the times to block off anything that takes longer than the box fills up. So take a look at my washi options, and I usually pick a floral, so I think I'll just do that again. I like the way that it kind of changes day by day versus like the solid pattern across the whole week. Okay, so my box cutter and my library card, and actually I think I'll flip it like this to make it a little easier on myself. Okay, so Monday, whoops, make sure it sticks in only the right spots. I'm working till 4. So I line up my library card right against the 4 o'clock time slot. Grab the box cutter. Oops, my library card moved. All right, that's a little crooked because my library card moved, but that's okay. Things happen. Tuesday goes till 8:30, which is right up against this washi. I just flipped this the other direction so that the straight edge was up against that box. Wednesday is fine the way it is. So moving on to Thursday, which is a longer day. This will go all the way down to 4:30. Okay, and then on Friday, this goes till 3. So I think my video just cut out. I was looking at my phone and all of a sudden it went off of this screen, so I don't know how much of this before was cut out. I don't know if I caught it in time, but we will see when I go to edit this later. And then, okay, Saturday goes till noon. And then this rehearsal goes till 9. It's at the bottom of the planner, so I don't really need to mark off the rest with the washi because I won't be doing anything later, but I'll do it anyway. So then that is my setup for the week. And as usual, anything else that comes up as the week goes on, I'll be adding it in. I'll put in to-do lists, I'll put in some of the decorative full boxes, and just anything else that happens to come up. And, oh, something that I do usually forget to do until the end. 2 little stickers, one of these page flags. Just up in that, not really the corner, kind of the corner. And my weekend banner. Now I'm just going to go ahead and fill everything in with my pen, and that will be it for the week. Thanks so much for watching.